These freedoms ought to be guaranteed as basic human rights. And so legislative assemblies or governments should not unduly involve themselves in such matters. Otherwise, there's a risk their injury could be viewed as a source of provocation and leading to provocation and resentment. Sadly, in today's world, we are seeing all Muslim governments are themselves interfering in such personal matters. This is a root cause of the instability and conflicts in those countries. The only beneficiaries are extremist religious clerics and militants who are taking advantage of the frustration of people by promoting barbaric violence and senseless.
नहीं keep it चलता रहे मैंने खुद ही रोक लिया this guy, right? That's really afraid. When you want the system, you have to take those exact same what I mean.
Maybe up the hill again. Now it's stopped. It's back.
Check one, check two.
No, it's back.
Yeah. No, now it's
in
now it's Monday. Now it's just delaying.
One, two, three. No, why? No, but why is it taking my volume? But the volume is zero. Can't be taking it. It's weird. Like it's like they can't be taking it. It's taking good time. I'm like, take it. And Camera.
It's very delayed.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this thing is picking up the audio. That means if I was to take this into an XLR, आपको यहाँ पे XLR output दे देना instead of this thing. Why don't we do an XLR? Give me an XLR. लाइव जा रहा है सारा मैं स्क्रीन पे take the audio from this. Okay, you're saying that I should take the feed from here. Go to the camera. Camera. Input data. Okay. So this is the input into the camera, and then where do I get the output? I need.
Output, it's gonna keep sending it through Jara or Jana. If you give it to this, then it's gonna start using, it should start using it.
No. This is the confusing part, right? You're saying that यहाँ से आपकी audio जा रही है कैमरे के अंदर, तो यहाँ से मुझे audio चाहिए उसके लैपटॉप के
Yeah, so इधर से feed कर रहा है.
इसमें से audio नहीं आ रही है.
Well, it's sending it somehow. Select a different source of audio.
तो आप कह रहे हैं कि source इसका मैं SDI पे होगा output input.
This is this audio?
Yeah.
No, this is speaker. This is not audio.
नहीं
This is
ऊपर वाला
headphone.
ऊपर है
This is headphone, yeah. Then it's,
नहीं ऊपर वाला mic है.
no, headphone. Simple one, headphone.
Oh yeah, sorry, I thought it was. फिर तो उसके यहाँ पर होना चाहिए ना. तो आप XLR ले लें. We can't. I think that's input, by the way. That's the mic.
But that's the headphone. Headphone का बना हुआ है.
Yeah.
The image of headphone.
XLR के तो input ये
Yeah,
है.
XLR में डाल दो.
Yeah.
Input one में डाल दो.
तो ये है इनपुट, ये लगाना है आउटपुट वहां पे अंदर से ले लेंगे.
नहीं, अब जो it should have gone far.
नहीं अब मैं इसकी चीज करता ना एक. Now what we're going to use is mic input line internal.
Increasingly prosperous. Yet unfortunately, instead of taking a long-term view, it seems that most leaders or governments have joined an unhealthy race for power and a battle to assert their dominance over others. Consequently, they are increasingly willing to interfere in the personal and religious matters of their citizens due to this thirst of supremacy and control. Such policies are unwise and an unnecessary means of further.
Mic test 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6. Mic test 1 2. Mic test 1 2 3 4. Mic test 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 6 5 4 3 2 1. Mic test 1 2 3. Mic test mic test 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. Mic test 1 2 3 4 5 6 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Mic test test mic.
Destabilizing the world, especially given that we are already facing so many different problems and issues that threaten the peace of the site. For example, it is said that the climate change is a huge threat to our civilization. Another burning issue is the economic uncertainty facing the world. Further and more generally, there is the issue of an increasing lack of peace and security in much of the world. All of these issues are a result of unjust policies, inequality, and a lack of balance. If we take the issue of climate change, we see that a major cause of global warming has been the Industrial Revolution in the West, and the fact that forests and flora were excessively cut down. Only now that such countries have fully developed, are they happy to call for a reduction in the carbon emission or other industrial restrictions. However, such regulation may slow down and curb the advancement and growth of emerging powers, such as India and China. And so these rising nations may well view such restrictions as hypocritical, unfair, and an attempt by the historically dominant powers to stop them from progressing and from challenging the global order.